become a master reframer. One of the best skills that you can have in your life is the ability to reframe situations to find a positive in them. Now, there's a lot of negative in the world. Everything is going on. No matter what happens, whether you lose your legs or you lose a family member, whether you are completely bankrupt or your car just got broken into, you should strive to become a master reframer, because when you are able to reframe situations and experiences, you are able to learn and take and grow from them. You're able to extract knowledge and actually change the situation to be something positive. I like the idea of being a master reframer because I think about this as a picture, right? Or a picture frame. Well, let's say you have a picture with you and your grandma or grandpa or your mom or dad, right? And that picture falls off the wall, or the picture was in a frame and it falls off the wall. And as it falls off the wall, the frame itself breaks. The glass breaks, the frame breaks, and it's shattered. You have two options. You have three options. You can continue to hold the picture in the same frame with the broken glass and the broken frame. That's option one. Option two, you can throw away the frame as well as the picture. And option three, you take the picture out of the frame and put it in a new frame. In most cases, we would take the picture out of the frame and put it into a new one. That's what we need to do inside of every experience we have in our life, good and bad. When we can take what we have, that experience, that life lesson, that picture that we're experiencing in the moment, and put it in a new frame, it allows us to see it from a new perspective and a better frame, right? Because we don't want to keep a broken frame and broken glass. That's not a good way to display our memories. It's not a good way to view the picture itself. So we want to become a master reframer. By being able to reframe every situation, you will see and start to find positives and lessons in everything you do. So let's go back to the idea of reframing a situation such as getting your car broken into, right? Well, that's not the most pleasant situation. Usually it involves your window being busted out, someone stealing something from your glove box or even your stereo, and maybe some other items that could be worth a lot of money to you. Well, yes, it sucks, but if you reframe it, you can reframe it such as this. Yes, my car got broken into, but here's how I reframe it. I get a new window and I don't have to wash my car. My car window gets new tint and I don't have to pay for it. Or I get to tint my windows darker. Awesome that my stereo got stolen, because now I get to upgrade. I have a reason to upgrade. They stole, maybe they stole some jewelry from my glove box, and, maybe I had some headphones in there that were really expensive. Awesome, well, now I get to buy some new headphones that are going to be more suited for the colors that I like. Now, obviously, this is very, very minimal amount of thought going into these, but by being able to reframe the situation that was once a negative, I get to now put a positive spin on it. And I get to spin move into a better situation and better mind frame, to where I'm allowing situations to not piss me off and frustrate me, but I also learn from them. Another way that we would learn from that is that, hey, maybe my car did get broken into. Maybe that means that I need to be just a little bit more aware of setting my alarm every night. And maybe I need to be a little bit more aware of where I'm parking my car, okay? Or maybe it was that because I left some cash in my center console, someone saw that and that's why they broke into my car, right? So I take away lessons and I spin move and reframe the situation to have a positive light and a positive outcome. This allows me to see it from a better perspective and allows me to actually get more from the experience. Because when we're angry, when we're frustrated, when we're just pissed off, one, we bring it out on the people around us. Two, it reshapes our whole day in a negative outlook, right? So everything we do and interact with is now negative. And three, nothing happens when you're pissed off about something. It only happens when you can evaluate, adjust, and make the correct moves. So becoming a master reframer will allow you to actually achieve more, because you're no longer hung up on shit that is out of your control. You're no longer hung up on things that are negatively impacting you or the people around you. You're able to literally take a picture frame that got dropped off the wall and broke and reframe it to get more out of it, okay? So try, and a piece of homework for you is to try and start reframing a negative thing each day, right? Maybe you got in a car accident. Maybe you overdrafted your bank account. Maybe you got in a fight with one of your best friends. Maybe you lost your job, or maybe a family member did pass away. Become a master reframer and see how your perspectives of things actually start to change and pivot from where they were to where you actually want them to be, which is going to be seeing things as what they are and seeing them as positives, and becoming a master reframer and putting things that might have been in a very shitty stock frame into a better frame for you. So that's it, guys. That's all I want to talk about today, is just becoming a master reframer, so that way you can get more from your life, you can enjoy more things in your life, and you can have better experiences and learn from the things that go on in your life without always being so pissed off about everything. And when you become a master reframer, I guarantee you that you're going to have a lot more joyful experiences. You're going to find purpose and pleasure and happiness in things that happen that otherwise would have been negative. And when you can do that, guys, your whole mental mind shifts start to change, and things start to happen in ways that never have been presented to you in the past, or in any other time that those things might have happened. So that's your homework, guys, is try and take everything over the next couple days or weeks and reframe them to something that is going to be positive, and see how things change for you.